day, everybody. Good day. I just love that stomp, right? Yahoo, Wayne. Yes, I love that stomp. I love that stomp. So, good day, everyone. I see you, June and Timothy and Margaretta. Yes, good day, good day, good day. I hope everyone is doing well on this day after the inauguration day. Yes, it was something, wasn't it, Nan? It was something to see the first African Indian descent woman vice president. That was something to see. History right before our very eyes. And it was so much excitement. I was on social media for a little bit, Pastor Al, and I saw all the posts with all the peoples with their pearls on and their chucks on, just getting into the celebration. It was nice to celebrate, right, Vanessa? Right, Margaretta? It was. Did y'all have your pearls on yesterday? Did y'all have your pearls on and your chucks on yesterday? So I saw lots of pictures. It was so inspiring. I agree, Nan. It was so inspiring. And it just was a wonderful exhale after these last 4 years, right? After these last 4 years, it was a nice exhale. So there's lots of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. And so, I'm an optimistic person. So I am optimistic about where we are headed, knowing that there is still a lot of healing that needs to happen in this land. Yes, a lot of healing. All right. So welcome to Morning Sip. Welcome to Morning Sip, Mommy. It's wonderful to be with you all. It's wonderful to bring you a good word on the New Thought Media Network. And so we're going to get right into it, into our continuing Invisible series. And so one of the things that I was so inspired by, as millions of people were yesterday, was the young poet laureate, Amanda Gorman. Oh, did she bring it or what? Did she bring it or what? Another history making event, the youngest poet at the inauguration, and her poem, The Hill We Climb, was everything, was everything. And so I want to focus on her today because she is right in alignment with the invisible, Edith. She's right in alignment with the invisible. So I was watching her last night. She was being interviewed by Anderson Cooper on CNN last night. And he was so Google-eyed over her. He was such a fan. It was so sweet to watch how moved he was by her words. And so they were having this whole conversation about it and her process and what she does and how important words are, how important words are. And one of the things that he asked her was like, how did she come up with all of that? And she was sharing her process, but she also was sharing something that she does before she recites a poem, before she has to perform one of her poems. And I want to share what she said because it's so powerful. She says she recites this to herself before she speaks and performs. And she did this yesterday before she came on that grand stand and did her poem. She says to herself, I am the daughter of Black writers. We are descendants from freedom fighters who broke their chains and changed the world. They call me. They call me. When she said they call me, I just got chills. I got chills because what she's calling in is the ancestors. Yes, the invisible realm. Our ancestors are in the invisible realm. And she calls them and they call her. They answer her. Yes. And so this is the power of the invisible. It is the power of the invisible. And we know that the word, how powerful the word is. Yes, that the word is the thought in the invisible. The word is the thought in the invisible. So her poem is in the invisible, and she brought it into the visible. She was the vessel for that. Oh, all of those beautiful words, those powerful words, those right on time words to come through and make visible. Yes. Oh, yes, she did that. And when she ended her poem and she said, "For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it, to be it." And that's what we're talking about when we talk about our quality of God. We're talking about being it, being it, being connected to it. That when it calls our name, we answer. Yes, love, they call me. Peace, they call me. Joy, they call me. Abundance, they call me. Yes. Oh my goodness. I was so inspired that by that young woman. And so just let's just hold on to the essence of that, of being called, right? Of being the light. Yes. The light shines through us and as us. And we have the opportunity to shine that light, to make it visible, to take the formless into the form. Yes? All right. So I want to read something to you from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker from a couple of days ago. And as you know, there has been so much invisible stuff popping up all over me that I'm just like, okay, this is good. This is good. We are in the flow, as my soul brother Sekou says. We're in the flow. Yes. So this is what they wrote on January 9th, for January 9th. Job asks, Job asks us if we can find God by searching. He means that since God is everywhere and since the subtle essence of the infinite is invisible, we do not have to search out the divine spirit, but rather we should recognize it. We should recognize it as the center of all life. That which we see is merely a reflection of this invisible presence. The spirit itself cannot be seen, but it is felt. Just as we do not see the essence of beauty, but do feel its presence, so we do not see God, but we do feel the divine in everything. The Creator is revealed in His creation. The formless gives rise to the formed. We should consciously unite ourselves with this invisible essence which pervades everything. We should consciously unite ourselves with the invisible essence which pervades everything. That's the work, y'all. That's the work. And we have a lot of ways in which we can unite consciously, right? Yesterday, I invited you to take your quality into your meditation as a way to consciously unite with it, to consciously emerge as it, to consciously be it. Yes? So when I think about Amanda, when we say that the divine cannot be seen, but it could be felt, did y'all feel her poem? Did you feel her poem? Did you feel the words? That is the divine becoming visible. It is felt. And that vibration, that felt vibration just radiates across the land. That's why it struck a chord with so many people. That's why it struck a chord with so many people. Her words, her words was thought in the invisible realm. It was formless and she made it into form by being a vessel, by answering the call when they call her. Yes? So when we merge with the invisible, we feel it. That's why when we do spiritual mind treatments, when we pray, in spiritual mind treatment, there's 5 steps. We say there's 5 steps. And the first step is recognition, recognizing the divine for what the divine is, who the divine is. So we don't move. We don't move to phase 2, the unification, until we feel it. And each step that we take in prayer, we don't move to the next step until we feel it. So we recognize God for the power that God is. And then we move to unification and unify ourselves, consciously unite. Yes? And we don't move from that until we feel it. And then when we feel it, we move on to realization. And while we're in the realization, we give it our all. The realization, we know that we know, and we know it with conviction and confidence. And we don't move from realization until we feel it. And then we move to thanksgiving and gratitude. And we just stay there and we just ruminate there until we feel it, until we have exhausted gratitude. And then we release it. We release it into the law that always says yes, always says yes. And so it is, amen. And so Amanda's poem was a prayer. It was a prayer. It was a prayer that came through the invisible and she made visible. And we felt it. We felt it. And so the invitation is to feel your quality of God. Yes, she activated so much love for all. And you know what? Yes, it was beautiful. And you know what, Karina? We have the ability to activate that within ourselves and to share it with within our families, with our friends, with our community, with the city we live in the state we live in the world. Yes, we have the ability to do that. It is endowed within us. It is calling us. You did not pick your quality of God by circumstance, by accident. It is meaningful to you. Yes, it is meaningful. And so we call on the invisible, and the invisible, y'all, always answers us, always answers us. So today I invite you to feel the depths of that quality. Feel the depths of that quality. So I told you I'm keeping a list and I'm checking it twice. Yes, because I use it in my evening prayers just to just give some energy to it too, right? Because we're all one mind. So as I say the prayers, it connects with you. It connects with you. So Lenora, love, Stephanie, purpose, Sekou, abundance, Julian, connection, Simone, spiritual growth, Mark, enthusiasm, Mommy, joy and love, Sue, energy, Pamela, bliss, Erica, well-being, Stephanie, love, Vanessa, confidence and abundance, Patricia, love and abundance, Nan, confidence and self-acceptance, Tim, inspiration, David, grace, Cynthia, compassion and action, Ronald, prosperity, Chris, mindfulness and awake, Miss Freeman, encouragement, Linda, creativity and inspiration, Wayne, greatness, and Imanya, joy, Margareta, faith, John Phillip, abundance. Yes, yes. So if I didn't say your name, just put your quality of God in the comments and I will add you to the list. I will add you to the list. So whatever your quality is, love, Edith, you have to feel it. You have to feel it. You don't move until you feel it. You don't speak until you feel it. You think it. You embody it. You be it. She said, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. Yes, Wayne. We are enough. You are enough, my beloved. Be encouraged. Be in confidence. Be in the conviction of that which is seeking expression through you, which is your quality of God. Yes? Make it your prayer. Make it your praise. Yes? Feel it in your bones. Yes. You know what it feels like. You know what it feels like. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So that invisible realm is where everything happens. It is first cause. It is the eternal. It is the infinite. And that is where we co-create from. We don't, we don't have to spend our time in the effect. Believe, believe me, I would think that Amanda Gorman did not know when she started writing poetry as a way to express herself on the page because she had a speech impediment. She said she would drop her R's. And so in order to express herself, she started to write poems and she fell in love with words, right? And so she became that. She became the word. She became the formless word into form. Did she know how this was going to, where this was going to take her? How this was going to manifest itself? She a young girl with a speech impediment. Did she know at 22 years old that she would be the youngest poet laureate at the inauguration? But she did her work. She did her work and she answered the call. And so that is the invitation to us all, for us all. Be it. Be brave enough to be it. Be brave enough to own it. Be brave enough to share it. Share the love, the joy, the prosperity, the peace, the just share it all. Just share it all because that is what the world needs. It takes all of us. It takes all of us, every last one of us. It's not just about Joe Biden being the president and Kamala Harris being the vice president. It takes all of us to do our parts, to be brave, to have the conviction of mind, body, and spirit to do that which is ours to do. Amanda is doing what is hers to do. Yes? And so each one of us has our own divine assignment. Yes? Our ancestors are calling to us. Our ancestors are clearing the path for us with the divine. We're all connected in the invisible, and we all get to express it. The IT with a capital I and a capital T. We all get to express it in our own unique, individualized way. All right, y'all. All right. So we got one more day for our invisible series. And so I'm going to answer your question tomorrow, Nan. Nan posed a question yesterday. So if anyone else has any questions about what I'm talking about this week, just put it in the comments. And tomorrow I will answer all of the questions. Okay? All right. All right. So, yes, Vanessa, I will vote for her in 2036. Yes, Amanda Gorman for president. That's what Hillary Clinton whispered. I think she posted it. Amanda Gorman for president 2036. Yes, yes. Won't that be something? Won't that be something? Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. So I see you, Karina. Oh, thank you, Karina. Thank you. Thank you. I am answering the call. I am. Thank you. Thank you. And so join me. Join me in answering the call. They call us. They call us. Are you listening? Can you hear the call? Be the quality of God that you are. Be it. All right, y'all. All right. So I am Rev Melissa, and I answered the call, y'all. I answered the call. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner, and I am a purpose coach. And so if you need support with your purpose, if you need support with your quality, right? Honing your quality. What do I do with my quality? How do I express it in the world? What is mine to do? If these are questions that you're asking yourself, then reach out to me and we could work one-on-one. You know, the SIPs, our spirit and practice, is a sip. It's a sip, but we go much deeper one-on-one. We do the work together, and I support you and I guide you through the process. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can DM me and we can set up some time to talk about it. All right? All right. So if this invisible series has resonated with you, this is my ministry of joy. This is my ministry of joy. This is my work. So if you feel moved to give a love offering to my ministry, you can do so at Cash App and at Venmo. It's I am Rev Melissa at both places. And I would appreciate your giving. I appreciate the love. And I appreciate each one of you so much for showing up here every day and doing your work, especially doing your work. All right. So we are living life in joy, connected to our yes. All right. So now it's time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news, y'all. All right. All right. So we got stuff coming up. We got stuff coming up. I don't know if you had a chance to see my other show, Living Life in Joy, but it was on yesterday at noon. I know most people were looking at the inauguration, so if you missed it, you could catch the replay. My guest yesterday was Red Brez, and he is the founder, creator, visionary of the New Thought Media Network. And so I spent some time with him talking about the joy that is his life. And we had a good time. We had a good time. So join me. It's a weekly show every Wednesday at noon Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network and on my I Am Red Melissa page on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm streaming now on YouTube, y'all. So y'all can give me some YouTube love too. All right. So January 29th, what are we doing? What are we doing 4 a.m. on January 29th? Oh, y'all, we're going to meditate with the moon. That's what we're doing. We're meditating with the moon, 4 a.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. All right? On Zoom. So we have an intimate experience together. It's more, we get to do a spiritual practice together. Let's say that, right? So we interact with each other. It's a wonderful time. It's not on Facebook, so if you want to experience it, you got to be in it. You got to be in it. Okay? So answer the call, 4 a.m. Eastern Time, January 29th. It's a full moon. It's called the Wolf Moon. So that's going to be interesting. Then on January 30th, the next day, we start our 30-day mental diet journey, the spiritual book club with Red Melissa. And so that starts Saturday, January 30th, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And that is also on Zoom. And the class is 5 consecutive Saturdays. 5 consecutive Saturdays. It lasts about an hour and we do work. We go through the 30-day mental diet as a journey together, and then I expand upon that. So please join me. You have to register on Eventbrite. It's right there on my I Am Red Melissa page. So please register. Get the book if you don't have it already. Get the book. If you have it already, don't start reading it until the class. If you've done the class with me before, the Spiritual Book Club, if you've done it before, we could do it again because you're different. You're not the same as you were last year. Every day you're new. Every day you're new. You have new cells. Everything, every day you're new. So come on and do it with me again. All right. Follow me. I am on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. And you know, I have a challenge going on. Thank you, Nan. Nan said the class was wonderful. Yes, Nan, we had a good time. We had a good time. We learned and we explored and we did our work and we connected. It was beautiful. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I have a challenge January 31st, at least 500 followers on both of those platforms. So I'm just putting it out there. You spread the news wide and far and ask your circle to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I need more love on Instagram, y'all. So if you're on Instagram, or if the youngins in your family are in Instagram or on Instagram, tell them to follow I Am Rev Melissa. That's the advice I got from Sekou today. All right. Then we're in the expansion this year, right? We're in the expansion. Yes. My quality of God is quickening. That is my quality of God and well-being. Yes. So part of my expansion is my joy line. And I am just so grateful to each one of you who have already supported me and my ministry by purchasing my Sip Joy mug. Yes. And some of you have started sending me pictures. So when you get your Sip Joy mug, send me a picture because I'm going to use it to share the joy news. Yes. So send me a picture. I got Heike and Brad's picture yesterday. That was my first couple picture. So that was really cool. And in addition to the mug, I also have these wonderful long sleeve t-shirts, 100% cotton, that says my signature, live life enjoy. Yes, live life enjoy. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. She said she loves the mug. And Simone had posted yesterday, but I didn't see it until afterwards, that she was sipping on her joy mug, drinking her coffee. So send me a picture, Simone. Let me see that. And then we have her sister, connect to your yes. So live life enjoy and connect to your yes t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts. I'll be doing short sleeve ones too for the spring. So please support my ministry. I'm going to continue to extend and expand the joy line as we move forward. All right. So last but certainly not least, please donate to the New Thought Media Network as they continue to expand their programming. It's all about getting out the positivity and being inspiring. And there's so many opportunities for us to plug in and connect to the positivity. So if you would like to donate to the New Thought Media Network, you can do so. It's strolling right there. Go to their website, ntmedia.org, and click donate, or you can find the link in the description on my page. All right. All right. All right. So Vanessa says she's waiting for her t-shirt. Oh, Vanessa says she's on team. Yes. So I told y'all, there's the connect to your yes. The live life enjoy has more than the yes one. So the joy is winning right now. The joy t-shirt is winning right now. So Vanessa is on team yes. All right. So you're join Vanessa on connect to your yes t-shirt. And let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. All right, Heike, I see you. Oh, she's drinking from her Sip Joy mug right now. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Good day, even yeah. Good to see you, beloved. Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. We got a lot in common, girl. Cause joy is my thing. So, girl, you need to grab yourself one of these. Grab yourself your Live Life Enjoy t-shirt, and we could be rocking it together, even yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. Wayne, enjoy agape. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. for morning sip, spirit and practice. It's been wonderful being with you all today. Continue to do your work. Continue to be the quality of God that you already are. All right. All right. So peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.